What's up, gang? Carlton Flowers here, your crypto pro, with a very important update on Litecoin. I've been wanting to provide an update for the last week, but each and every time that I think Litecoin is going to settle down where I can get some good technical analysis in, it goes on another run. So right now we are in the midst of a very aggressive pump. We're sitting at a price of $154 and going strong. It looks like we had a slight breather right here at the $150 price, but now it looks like it wants to move on yet again. So some important things that I wanted to bring to light, first of which is the fact that we blew straight through a previous all-time high of 146. That is the all-time high of 2018. That's a very important move that we did not even take pause to go straight through. So that is a very bullish event for Litecoin to just blast through there without a problem, with no resistance whatsoever. So where are we headed from here? Well, it looks like, with the stochastic looking as bullish as it is, where our fast line was about to cross over the slow line and do this, but then it decided, no, let's just bounce up again and diverge. So we have the fast line, which is in blue, the percent K, above the percent D, and it's widened out here, kind of like that, as you can see, which tells me that this pump is not over. So sure enough, right when I thought I was going to cross at the 150, these lines opened up and now they are divergent, and we've pushed up back to 155 yet again. Okay, so let's do the reload here. Come on, TradingView, play along with me, work with me here. All right, if we look at the chart here, we're going to look at some key levels, and it just knocked me off of the 4 hour. We're back on the 4 hour here. Okay, targets. The first target is this light green fib circle set that I have, that is based on the time frame, the time range of December 11th, December the 27th of this year. And we could go straight on up until we hit right here on that green 2.618, which would sit us at a price of, let's just move this down here, it could be somewhere around $167, $166. That is very possible. So if we sail here, we could correct at that point, or it could settle just a little bit and follow that line and blast off again. Now, what's the next possibility? Well, we have this $181 line that comes from the previous high to the 2018 all-time high, which was the second explosive blow-off peak after the first blow-off top from the all-time high of 2018. Well, anyway, if it doesn't stop there, we're looking at this great big red 3.618 line that could be a target. I've got to scrunch this down because I can't even fit the candles in the chart here. So here is the 4.618. This is a target, and that would bring us a price of approximately 190, somewhere around 190, possibly 185. I guess 185 would be a good target. And if we have a rejection there, we might finally get the correction, the healthy correction that we need before we go to the next monumental level. So what I would like to see is a rejection here where things settle down so I can consolidate some more, accumulate some more, but we don't know what's going to happen. Now, you see I've got the strike zone that is set down here in green. So let's take a look at my strike zone here, that the upper limit is at a price of about $113 for Litecoin. And so what I'm hoping to happen is that when we do correct, we might bounce back down to this light red fib circle boundary, which is based on the time frame of November 24th of this year to December the 27th. And this is the 4.618. That's the one I want. That will take me to my strike zone where I will buy more. I'll probably pick up a couple more at that point if we can get Litecoin to settle down and give us that target. Now, let's look at the volume profile, because that also gives us clues as to what these targets could be. First of all, if we don't make it down there, we might make it here to 131. Okay, so let's Just notice here, there's our volume node at 131, which happens to be the point of control price right now as we speak. And then we have this other heavy volume node right here just below at about what, $110. So that's what I'm thinking is that, okay, with the popularity of this price range and this price range, it could draw the price down in the event of a correction. So if we hit this fib ring, I'm going to safely start to buy there. Now we get super lucky and it goes down to that next ring, which I don't think it will. I'll buy again, but I'm seriously thinking that the next big move for Litecoin is going to be above the $200 level, where we could see it hitting the 3.618 or the 4.236 right here, which would put us somewhere in the range of 220 bucks. So we'll just have to watch the birdie and see what happens. And I think the strength of the Bitcoin run is going to have a lot to do with what happens with Litecoin. So what are your thoughts about the current action of Litecoin? And what do you think about the value of Litecoin against BTC? Do you think it will outpace BTC now that it looks like we may have a correction on Bitcoin? Or do you think it will not keep pace? I'd love to hear your comments. Like and subscribe if you have not already. We're at 780, almost at 1,000. Yeah. So keep them coming. Tell your friends, tell your family. Let's hit that 1,000 and let's chop it up in the comments. Have a good old time riding the Litecoin train, right along with all these institutional investors who seem to be placing their bets with Litecoin as they believe it will add to the value of their portfolios. This is Carlton Flowers, your crypto pro, and I'm out.